But the problem occurred after, I think it was Trial of the Crusader, that actually ruined it, basically. Because with the Trial of the Crusader, there was a new instance implemented. And this instance would drop items, or actually, you can also quest yourself to a weapon that was actually almost as strong, or maybe actually it was as strong, as weapons you would find in Ulduar. What the hell? You would just get Ulduar gear like the previous expansion, whatever raid instance. You would actually get it for basically free. And then ACC was released. 3 new instances with it. And you would actually get the same amount of gear. So there was virtually no point anymore in going to Next Ramus, in going to Ulduar, except for maybe some achievements and some mounts. And they just took away all of that. And well, everybody just started to do ICC, and well, ICC was a good raid, nonetheless, but yeah, just everybody started ICC. And the same thing came with Cataclysm. They would just go the new heroics after the fact, and well, they would just get their gear that way. Once they had it, they would start doing LFR, and then they would just do normal raiding, like Daring Soul. And the same thing now with Mr. Pandaria. Although it has kind of changed, they haven't released any new instances yet, and I doubt they will. But right now it's basically just you do some instances, some heroics. You ding level 90, you do some instances, then you go into LFR. First tier, you probably get around enough gear in the first tier that you can afford to go beyond. And then you start doing next instance in LFR and the next instance in LFR, and you haven't really done a good raid yet. And a lot of people are missing that experience of being in a good raid, like a real raid, not the LFR random bullshit and everybody's freaking out when someone does something wrong. Or basically it's everybody doing something wrong, but they just blame that one guy with like no HP, with like no gear, who does like no damage because of his gear. And whatever, or no healing, or they just blame you. I actually had someone, I was topping the healing meters with my priest. I was, well, second or first or something in LFR, and he would complain about me having PvP gear. Like, what the hell? I'm just beating everybody of you who doesn't have PvP gear, and I have PvP gear, so what the hell? What does it make you? So, I don't know. Yeah, so, well, that was one of my experiences with it. It's kind of bullshit, actually. Just everybody's blaming. They should just strip out this freaking chat. I mean, it's still a social game, but what the hell? That's just stupid. Just remove the chat, nobody's asking for advice, and nobody's talking about tactics in that thing anyway. They're just screaming at each other and yelling. So you could just remove it entirely. Wouldn't be too bad anyway. But anyways, well, it's just ridiculous. The LFR is stupid, and I think putting less focus on LFR and just making your LFR what it's supposed to be, mainly this tool to get you into raiding, to just look at the bosses first, just get a feel for them, and then start doing like flex and heroic, normal and whatever. And with Warlords of Draenor and the flexible raid edition, that's actually kind of cool. That's actually solves a big problem that I had for a long time. And also some bigger guilds had. With that, you had like friends who wanted to raid with you. You can't because, well, the raid is full, or yeah, they just weren't better than what you currently had or whatever. You just can't kick someone because your friend wants to get in. It's actually kind of, it's just, don't do that. If you're ever considering doing it, don't do it. And yeah, Warlock, whatever, and some whatever slain. Yeah, just don't do it. Just don't even think about doing it. Yeah, and Flex solves that basically. If you are still under 25, which I think they could have actually expanded to around 40 again, which would actually be kind of cool to just expand that to 40 so everybody could fit in. I mean, you would rarely get one of that size, let's be completely honest. And it would also be kind of hard to balance, like, same experience for 40 and for 10 people. But it would be kind of cool. Just having 40-man raiding, and just the joy about flexible stuff is you can just invite everybody, and it's not a big deal. It's not. Nobody needs to be at the top of their game because the difficulty is not set to that. It's just you can just invite, have fun doing the raid. It's still like LFR with a little bit of steroids, but still, if you have TeamSpeak, well, what the hell? You should, if you're wiping in LFR, if you're wiping with TeamSpeak in that, you should just quit the game probably, or you just farm a bit of gear. I mean, you can't go in there like blue geared. It's not going to happen, but well. It's kind of easy, just to say that. And you can just bring in whatever you want, it's kind of cool. And yeah, I like the idea of expanding in that direction, make it flexible. And also, one thing was really necessary, just having one raid side for the highest tier. Raid size for the highest tier of raiding. I think the 20 thing is kind of cool, it gives a good balance. I think 25-man was mostly too much, in my opinion, and I think 20 could be striking that good balance between still feeling like a raid, but still everybody has kind of this, like in football where everybody has like his role and he has to play that role, and if he sucks at that role you're gonna wipe, or I think actually, yeah, for Mythic it should be like everybody, if someone dies, it should be like you're just gonna wipe, or being pretty close, being significantly handicapped. Let's just say that if someone died doing the raid for whatever reason. I think in Flex and normal, especially in normal, that shouldn't really be the case. You should be able to just win with. I mean, when you have like a 15 people group and you lose 3 of them, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. At least if there are still some damage dealers. It shouldn't be the biggest deal. I hope. I think it is no... It doesn't is... it's not like that right now. I think it's still pretty good. But anyways, that's kind of my thoughts on that. Heroic should be like a little bit more punishing. Like when you lose like 2 people, you should feel like a handicap. And Mythic should be like, if you lose someone, you definitely lost the fight, or you're still... Be careful. It's just significantly harder to do that. That's what I think. Should do. 250 quests already complete. It's quite the number. Okay, I think that's it though. Because there shouldn't be anything left except for that, and I actually explored all of that. That's just way over here. So, well, we made that. And now let's continue in the Ghostlands. First of all, let's just disenchant though. And then, where's my Hearthstone? There we go. Innkeeper in Valley of Strength. We're gonna go over to the Ghostlands. Yay! Ghostlands are so awesome. I can tell you that much. They're just freaking good! Just every time, if you want to level up like the normal way, go Ghostlands. It's just so good. Although I'm still out leveling that as shit. Durata. Why do I always have some Durata quests? It's Baron's quest, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just trying to... Yeah, this is gonna fail. I think we also can get rid of that. Why am I going out here? It's stupid. Ragefire Chasm. There are enemies of the Horde beneath this very city. Warlock. The Dark Shaman plot to Orgrimmar. Their own... already have Ragefire Chasm. We need to storm their forces and retake what's ours. Once you're inside, you will further order here. Okay, I think I just have to talk to someone. Okay. Want to keep that. Oh! Blades! Actually, just make them available for transmog. Please, Blizzard, make them available for transmog. So awesome! You should be able to rule them whenever you want. Same with Shadowmourne. Make them available for transmog. Make legendaries available for transmogging. Please. They're usually just awesome. And hard to get, so it's still an achievement. Yeah, just do it. Do it now! There's no reason why you shouldn't. Well, but anyways. I guess everybody would just would just go over and get like that. Transmog. Well, okay. Apparently that was it. Okay. The hell. Okay, got that thing all the way to one last quest. And I can accept 9 more, which should be enough. Warlock. Dungeon. Where? Shadowfang Keep. Oh, they give you a staff. I'm going to do that, but not yet. Not yet. Oh god, my frames are breaking down. Well, now I'll back up. Make them available for transport, please. So freaking awesome. Oh, what they're enchanted. Rune of the Fallen. Whoa, okay. That's not cool, dude. You should have just enchanted them with Mungo like they should be. Good old school enchant. Well, quite a good gear. Got there, bro. Quite a cool gear. Okay, we are gonna go over to the Ghostlands, and we going to ding pretty damn soon, hopefully. There's the Flight Master, and I think the Zeppelin just disappeared. God damn it. So I'm actually thinking about what should I get for. I mean, it's still quite far away, but I think I will go with Kale Jane's Cunning on my level 90 because it's awesome. Oh, Ackerman Darkness also has something going for it, but it does reduce the cooldown basically. That's kind of cool. It also gives you one more charge already. And it also gives you the ability to just don't need to press the freaking cooldown anymore, so the cooldown doesn't so you don't waste the cooldown. Like you would just, you know, press it whenever it's kind of ready, usually, and every second you don't, you're wasting a cooldown. With that, you kind of don't. Simple as that. And that's actually kind of good. Although I'm just not the cooldown guy. I don't know why. Basically, just hate it. I'm also thinking about, for PvP it's kind of bad, but actually for PvE I would actually think about the glyph that